it's Crafty Geek, and today I'm going to show you how to make these really cool 3D duct tape glasses. We're going to be making these. Well, these are the ones that I actually showed how to make, but yeah. So, to make these, you're going to need some duct tape, an X-Acto knife, a cutting mat, a ruler, and scissors, and of course your 3D glasses. So before I start, I'm going to show you the item of the day, which is actually going to be, I don't actually have the DVD, but it's the Star Wars Episode 1. I've kind of had that recommended by a few people, that would be I've had it recommended to be the item of the day, so I just decided to have it made for this this video. So yeah, so let's get started. But before we do, I'm going to show you how to pop out the lenses of your 3D glasses for those of you who don't know how. Okay, so first before we start, I'm just going to show you how to pop the lenses out of 3D glasses. So as you can see, there are still the lenses in because everything's tinted. So what we're going to do is you're going to hold it like this and put your thumb in the middle and the other thumb underneath. So you're just going to push and it's supposed to pop out. And then do the same thing to the other. And as you can see, just pull it out. Okay. So now that we pop the lenses out, let's start making the duct tape glasses. Okay guys, so to make these duct tape 3D glasses, I already told you that you're going to need duct tape, 1 or 2 colors or more if you want, an X-Acto knife, a ruler, scissors, the actual glasses, and a placemat. So now that I've already showed you how to pop out the lenses, and we have just done that, we're going to start actually wrapping the glasses in the duct tape. So what you're going to do is unfold the glasses so they're laying like this, and I'm going to use these 2 colors, the yellow and the checkers. So I'm just going to place them on the side for now. Move all these out. And as you can see, I have a little bit of pink duct tape over here that's for another project, so I'm just going to ignore that. So since I have my glasses down, I know that I'm going to make the front all checkered, black and white, and the sides and 1 strip right here, yellow. So now that I have all that planned out, I'm going to start making it. I like to start off with the sides. So what I'm going to do is take the yellow, since it's going to be on the sides. I'm going to keep this back here as an example for you guys. Okay. I hope you guys can see that. Okay. So I'm going to take the yellow, and I'm just going to start it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place and cut a few inches. I'm actually going to be placing and cutting 11 inches. You can do 12 if you want. My cutting mat is only 11. So I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to, sorry about that. So, okay. So I'm going to be placing and cutting 11 inches, trying to make it as straight as you can when you cut it. So now that I placed and cut that, I'm going to be cutting it into smaller pieces to wrap around this. Oh, and before I mentioned that you could use either an X-Acto knife or scissors, but if you're using an X-Acto knife, also have scissors with you, and if you're just using scissors, it's okay if you don't have an X-Acto knife, as long as you If you're using an X-Acto knife, you want both. If you're using scissors, you don't need that X-Acto knife. Okay, so for the first piece right here, as you can see where it bends, I'm going to start right there, and I'm going to try and get about that much, which is about an inch or two. So I'm going to cut exactly 1 inch of duct tape from the large strip that I made. I'm going to rip that off, and then I'm going to take the glasses, and, okay, I'm going to bend it about halfway, and I'm going to place the part right here, the end, in the middle of the front. But I want it to be lined up on the side. As you can see, it's lined up, and it ends right there, but it's lined up on here. And then you're just going to wrap it in the same spot, just to cover it up. And you want to make sure you're wrapping it evenly, because you don't want to, if you wrap it unevenly, maybe it might not, you may not be able to close or open the glasses later. So as you can see, it's a little bit folded on the inside, but it's okay, and that's what it looks like on the outside. Sorry about the camera, it's just I kind of can't see, so it's really hard to record. Now I'm going to cut 2 inches, exactly 2 inches, and I'm going to take that off. And once again, I'm going to wrap it, but I'm going to place it right next to the strip, overlapping just about a centimeter. Once again in the middle, placing it down, and wrapping. And as you can see, it's starting to go back and overlap because this is a little bit skinnier. Oh, sorry. It's starting to go back and overlap because this is a little bit skinnier, so it's going to be moving back. So it's a little bit wrinkled, but that gives it like that nerdy look, so it's fine. I mean, at least I like it that way. If you don't, you might want to take a slower, you might want to go slower and wrap it really slowly. So now I'm going to cut another inch of duct tape. It's okay if it's uneven. Mine just came out uneven. And now I'm going to wrap it. Well, actually, before you wrap it, when you have that inch, you're going to cut it in half. And you're going to take 1/2 and wrap. And then take the other inch and wrap. I would recommend placing the middle of the duct tape on the outside and then wrapping each end onto the inside, as you can see. And it came out a lot better than my other ones. They're more wrinkled, but these are pretty good. And then I'm going to cut 1 inch, and once again cut it in half into 2 boxes. And just, once again, do that same thing. And as you can see, we're approaching the end where it's just one little piece. So what you're going to do is take that little box and place it on the end, so a little bit, about 1/4 of the box of this, 1/4 of this piece is hanging off. And I'm just going to press it down. So this is actually pressed down together, and you can see that it's hanging off just loose right there. So you're going to take your scissors, and you're just going to cut the edge. See? So I just cut the edge, and now it's the same shape, and it has a nice clean look. If you want, you can put another layer of duct tape if it's see-through a little bit too much, but I think it's fine. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So So I'm going to start off by cutting 2 inches of tape. And wrapping it around. Making sure it is evenly wrapped, because once again, if it's not, it may not open or close correctly. And just continue wrapping. Okay guys, so this is what they both look like, but I don't have enough time left, so I'm just gonna make a part 2 to this video, and be sure to watch that to learn how to work this. I'll show you how I made this part, and yeah.